Thank you for joining me here at the Go Deep Sanctuary. I am so thrilled to talk about grounding today. I'm curious what you consider grounding. Some of us find a tree, some of us find a bathtub, some of us roll on the floor, some of us have no idea what grounding means, and that was me. Um, I had no concept of grounding. It was a foreign language for me. And I think that's due to a number of things. But from my perspective, grounding is a very energetic, grounding relationship that you share with the earth. And I think because most of us live with shoes, we don't really have that experience as much as we probably, I don't like to use the word should, but I'm going to use it here, but most of us should have some kind of relationship where our feet are barefoot on the grass or on the ground, just noticing how it feels to be connected to the earth. So we're just going to get on the ground and connect that way and really use just maybe a pillow if it feels good for your back, or you can just lay on the ground. Maybe prop your knees up on a pillow and just find a really relaxed space that feels like grounding to you. Maybe you find a wall where your legs are propped up against the wall. Maybe you're on a couch, a super fluffy couch or a hammock. Whatever grounding modality that works for your body, your energetic body, go ahead and find it. And we're just going to go into more of a mental space and use your space or your setting and the ground to allow you to connect deeper to your energetic body. So join me now and find that magical space.
So finding your position on the pillow and dropping in and observing your breath. Making sure that your frame, your body is positioned in a way that feels stacked and balanced. Feeling the openness and space to actually get air in the body. Creating a mild amount of length through the spine. And using your breath as more of an inquiry. So as the breath navigates through the body, tuning into the areas that are holding excessive energy, tension, resistance. And just allow yourself to observe these areas with an easier, softer, smoother breath. Allowing your body to sense the temperature in the room while noticing your heart beating in your chest. Becoming aware of the blood moving through the body, through the belly, through the legs and the face. Allowing this energy to move with ease and fluidity. We're not changing anything. Notice when you relax your eyes and your eyeballs and your eye sockets. And then as we relax your jaw and your throat, notice how that affects the other end of your digestive system and the sphincter tissue. So now we're going to start this 4-count breath. And it's a 4-second inhale, a 4-second pause, a 4-second exhale, a 4-second pause. And take your time doing this and noticing the breath that's coming in through the nose and the exhale is coming out of the mouth. And we're not forcing it or trying to get all of our air out or trying to get a lot of air in. You're just allowing yourself time and awareness to slow down and resync your body. Pausing in the transitions and noticing what happens in those transitions as you're holding your breath. Where does your mind go? Allowing your mind to go somewhere else and just bring it back into the body. You may begin to sense that your exhales naturally get longer, and I invite you to trust the nervous system. This is a good sign. As your exhales extend longer, your transitions extend longer. Begin to rub the hands together, just creating some heat, just really generating a lot of energy between your hands. And continue breathing your 4-second inhale, your 4-second pause, your 4-second exhale, just staying in this sync as you place your warm hands over your eyes and allow yourself to receive the heat. Allow yourself to receive your own energy, your own wisdom, your own love. Just allow it to penetrate into the cells of your eyes and into the forehead and all through the crown of your head. Just breathing into that, just breathing into this awareness and into this gift you're giving yourself, receiving it. Finding a place on the side of the head. This is usually my go-to. My temples usually get pretty tender. So if you have another area on your head that feels a bit more tight, I invite you to find that. Continuing your 4-second breath, continuing the transitions, extending those exhales, continuing to keep the integrity in your spine, continuing to use your breath to stay present and to stay sensitive and to stay in the moment. Continuing to receive the energy that's coming from your hands and into the body. You're staying with the heat. You're noticing this relationship between skin on skin. Allow your mind to let go. Allow your body to be in the moment with yourself, with your own love, with your own intentions. And listen to what your body needs. We're moving the fingertips to right below the clavicles. You can cross the hands if you want. I prefer to kind of keep them out to the side, but this is just an acupressure point. So just kind of finding that spot in there. It's like right under the clavicle, a little bit to the left, a little bit to the right. And you'll feel like everybody's kind of sensitive in different areas, but you'll feel the sensitivity in this area. So it's very subtle. Sometimes it's really obvious. And just allow your fingers, 3 fingers, just to apply a mild amount of pressure and just tuning into that frequency that's in this area. Breathing into it, finding that calm, slow breath, and sinking into the sensation that's underneath your fingertips. receiving this. And then when you're ready, we're going to take the same fingertips, crossing over your midline, sliding back behind your neck. You're just going to perch your fingertips right on those traps back there, right on the corner between the scapula and the traps. You're just kind of winging your fingertips over just kind of hooking yourself in right there, and just focus on the tips of your fingers, breathing in, relaxing the shoulders, relaxing your mind, finding that 4-second pause. Notice if your exhales get longer. So the next one, this is like kind of an interesting spot here because it's like in the crack of your elbow there. So it's like there's this right where the arm starts to bend, in that little hunk of meat in that tissue right there. There's a point, and you're just going to gently touch there, both sides, and drop into an inquiry breath, just noticing how the body's responding to this point. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Finding that relaxed breath. Very calm, focused, soft, deep, easeful breath. Just breathing into the awareness, what you're noticing in your body. Letting go of any thoughts, just staying in the body and just noticing the energy. Now we're squeezing the tissue of the arms. And you're going to do this on both sides and create like this knocking effect. You're just kind of stimulating the tissue in a different way. In the Tao, they normally go down and up, whichever way feels best for you. And same thing on the other side, just squeezing, and just like toothpaste, you're just squeezing those arms and just kind of stimulating the nerves and the tissue a little differently with different ways. Percussion, with squeezing, with massage, with gentle touch. The body needs it all. So just find what works for you, and you're going to go with that, because that's what your body's calling for. And that's how we begin to trust our intuition. And that's how we begin to trust our body, is when we really follow what the body is asking for. Yeah, so now you can kind of feel there's like some energy. We're just going to like shake it off, just kind of peel it off the body. Maybe you feel it in other parts of your body. Maybe heating up those hands and placing the hands on the belly, allowing yourself to receive this energy into your core and into the visceral cavity, into the sex, into the urogenital organs, as well as the intestinal organs, and all the blood and fascia that's flowing through this area. There's a lot of information down in this part of the body, and it's not looked at nearly as much as our culture needs to look at it. And so it's good to just send a lot of love and intention into that area. Yep, and then just combing that energy back off of the scalp. I like to use my nails and really get in there, sliding it down the front, kind of wiping the heart energy down, just dragging it down into the earth, giving it back to the earth to recycle. Just thanking her. Now, using that spot on the foot, this is like the bubbling springs. It's between the big toe and the little toe, but it's at the base of the joint. So it's kind of like in between those two joints there, and you can feel it. It has like a tone, like an energetic tone. And you're just going to bring both of your heels and toes together, and you're using your thumbs to kind of press into that spot and breathe. Just noticing what comes up for you. And the idea is here with these spots is you're pulling the energy down into your feet, and that's helping to ground the energy.
Hey there, thanks again from the Go Deep Sanctuary. It's such an honor and such a blessing to be able to spread such unique content and for it to be received. So I appreciate all the love and the requests. So yeah, and if you're having any type of weird energetic stuff going on, you can holler at me. My website is www.thewisdomfromwithin.com. And yeah, it's there's some different things in there. So I'm open to questions, and I'm always curious and open to hearing how diverse and unique we all are, and I celebrate that. So thank you and enjoy the day. Namaste.